Let's try one more. One more. I shouldn't skip the shield. I'm able to fit the pig in next turn though. Close. That's where we get punished for skipping the coal on turn 1. Dude, it'd be better in the shields. Let's try it. Tap. Too early for tap. We're gonna need it eventually. I got the Hungry Blade, I'll take this. That was the start of combat, right? I just want to get my 2 life. This shouldn't be hard. I need... There we go. No! Stop! Stop, garlic, stop! Anyway, I keep it down. Yeah. How's it been? Not great. We have been trying a bunch of things to make Staff of Fire work. This is just too late, right? Good. The expense of the recipe isn't really the problem. The expense of everything else you need to make it function has been the problem. Having enough mana and heat has been the problem. Still trying. We've had a couple rounds that have gone okay, but tends to fall off a cliff. Oh, yeah. Whoops. You need to be able to generate. It has to be friendly fire. And then we just have to find the mana. Okay, good. I believe... Oh, yeah. Could have made the banana a little faster. It's on sale. Basically just a mana orb trigger. If it ever gets me heat, it's kind of sick. Against, like, rangers that have incidental spikes. Like, removing the spikes doesn't matter, but getting more heat could. I'll grab it on sale. Doing real good this fight. Okay, we win anyway. And hopefully this is good enough. Chop berries and yes. Hopefully this is good enough. Missing one flame here.
Higher.
Good. Fix fire, dude. I mean, I can eventually push this up. This could go... Oh, you could do that, I guess. Doesn't grief a star. Can make him vertical. Sure. Does that do anything? More space, yeah, like... This guy gets 10 for each fire. I'm not even getting more doing it this way. If I put him here, I could do this. I'm pretty sure armor matters way more than 10% speed on this. Oh, wait, this doesn't work. I need the orb. If I push this up here, I could do this. Does that make any sense? Better just have it here. Chili's faster here. Okay. Good. Gems would be nice. Yeah, comp is functioning. We raised poison! That's a first. Do we need this? I would pay attention to my mana. I think we've been fine with double blueberry. Older armor confused with crystal. Yeah, it makes corrupted armor. This thing. Mana is good. Is it? It's good if we need it. I'll lock it just in case. I'm not buying anything relevant this turn anyway.
Higher.
I think I miss occasionally. Don't need to give up anything to maximize it, though. As long as I'm getting any value on it, it should be fine. I don't really want to figure out how to fit that. No, Mana Orb can't trigger each other. Mana Orb is not an activation. We put it 2 above with the other one. Yeah, it slows down the friendly fire. I don't think I want to give up anything to make this work, though. Like, it should be okay. We're very close to having perfect mana as it is. Okay, we need to fix the heat. Perfect. Is it possible for friendly to get another star? So it's down 2 here. It would be down 3 here. It would be down 3 here. I think 2 is the best I'm getting. Assuming I want to leave it as a mana orb trigger. They're scaling weapons better! Yeah, this could potentially move now. I know I want this. That works. Percent isn't nothing. It's close to nothing, but fair. The better our mana is, the closer to significant of the... Yeah, whatever. They resolve the lamp. Don't need this. Oh, I could just do... Does this work? That works. I have a long day ahead of me. Yeah, I didn't realize what time the tournament was. I'll figure it out. I looked at it in the wrong time zone initially. I thought it was 3 hours earlier than it was. Time is it? The tournament's in 7 hours. 7.5 hours. Go, go, go!
Higher.
What? They have no heat generation. Huh. Is it morning for me? Time zones are sort of like a social construct. And by that I mean time zones are literally a social construct. Gets me luck. Morning is any time where you just woke up. Yeah, I mean, I have a very consistent schedule, but it is not a schedule that would match the time zone that I live in. Oh wait, this doesn't do anything. I'm not figuring out how to get this in. Key.
Higher.
Yeah, if you think about it, me starting my stream at midnight is really just starting my stream at the start of the day. Okay. I mean, it kind of came together. We sort of got to staff of fire people. Had a lot of scuffed turns, but if we didn't find that second mana orb when we found it, would have been a very different game. It is kind of nice that a couple blueberries goes a long way here. Definitely underestimated how much blueberries could contribute to your mana. Be better with Chili Goob. No, we tried it with Chili Goob. You can't. You don't have enough triggers for mana orbs and Chili Goob. And the space is really awkward. Is there a point to put crystal in weapon? You can. I would rather have the healing, I think, but if you don't have gems, we probably were supposed to buy that crystal that we saw earlier and throw it in Staff of Fire. But it's usually worse than box gems. Yeah, like the ruby healed for a bunch. My schedule a consequence of streaming Gwent? My schedule is a consequence of this being an open time slot for Gwent streaming, yeah. And I'm just stuck with the time slot forever. It's moved like plus or minus an hour a couple times, but it's always been around this. I think for like a year I started at 1 a.m. instead of midnight. How did Fire Whip go? We had one good run with Fire Whip, one good run with the staff. Fire Whip needs a ton of 2x2s to be functional. But it's probably the highest ceiling weapon to play in Fatigue Pyro. I don't know when you're supposed to buy it, though. Because you need Whip plus Wolpeltinger. And then you gotta take a turn combining the Whip, which is probably a fight that you're throwing. But once you get it, it is a lot better to have Fire Whip than Torch for the Fatigue comp. But you can't rely on it for your damage. You're playing it as part of just a build that's trying to survive. It's like a budget Excalibur. Buy it when season is ending and rating doesn't matter. Does this game do seasons? I don't think there's ever going to be... Has the dev said they're going to do more ladder resets?